Hi guys, this is Jason, the marketing supervisor here at TCI Engineering, and we are in Lake Havasu City at Premier Street Ross, hanging out with Ross.
Welcome. Good morning, Jason. So you're a little late,
I'm
but
a little late. The boss man called and said, "Hey, get to some video with me." So was a little more involved than we originally planned. That's okay. So
we're gonna improvise.
We've got a new chassis. They've got a new body, and together this is a package that is available through Premier Street Ross. So this chassis is our brand new, what we are calling the grounded chassis. This is based on our Pro Touring chassis that's got the step rear rails, but we made some provisions to be able to put that front rear and the frame on it. As you can see, it's aired out right now with their cab and sheet metal parts on it and laid down. So.
Well, I think for the majority of the people that are looking to get into, either rehabbing one of their trucks that they have now or just starting from fresh, this is a great way that we've had a lot of guys start these projects is just start from fresh. With the stuff and technology that's out there nowadays with, the chassis geometry and, depending on what a guy wants to do, does he want to lay it on the ground, does he want to go around and chase cones, does he want to street drive it?
Who do we know that wants to do that?
I don't know, one of the guys. But these things pretty much can be built to however anybody wants it nowadays. This one in particular, this is a new body, this is the 6772s. We can build them in any year, any style, any format, step size, fleet size, what year, what grill, what do you want it to look like. You name it, we'll do it. Pretty much the packages, they usually start out right around 35 grand depending on options. Options, as we all know, are pretty much endless. Do you want $2,500 brakes? Do you want $8,000 brakes? It's all on what you're going to stack this thing with at the end of the day with what's going to build it up.
Yeah, so Sal came out, picked all the sheet metal up here about 2 weeks ago before we went to the C10 Nationals. So
Right.
we were thrashing, trying to get this prototype chassis ready to even be able to put the sheet metal on it. So we were literally unboxing the sheet metal 2 days before the event, and here we are. So the sheet metal went together really easy. I spent some time trying to figure out a couple things. I think it's the latch in the back for the tailgate.
Yeah.
And, I had it backwards, so I figured that out.
Right.
Okay, no harm, no foul.
Right.
We plugged away, got right through it. Then the grill, I kind of knew how the grill was together because I've got a 72. So I knew that the fingers kind of connected with the
Grill and all that together.
It was very straightforward. Everything fit really well. No drama. It's all brand new stuff.
Yeah, it is, and that's what you're not working with Russ anymore. You're working with your brand new
And
panels.
that needs more in other parts of the country than it does here.
In Arizona.
For us in Southern California.
Yeah.
The rust seems a bigger issue for them.
Yeah, but the vehicles that you can find out here, they're pretty well snatched up and gone now. So the pickings are getting slimmer and slimmer as we know it. And no matter what vehicle or where you buy it from, a rust-free truck, as we know it, is a unicorn. Especially when it comes to like the 40s and 50s eras. These 60s trucks, they're still out there, but they're getting harder and harder to find. These trucks are a super popular year. The guys that are doing 4x4s with them, they're doing, pro touring trucks with them. Across the board, they are a very, very popular, piece to start with. Going off of this truck era that we produce and have available to you guys, the Blazers are coming next down the line, which everyone's excited for.
And the squares.
And the squares. Squares are coming down the line as well right after that. So all these vehicles, pretty much you don't have to start with anything anymore. You can pretty much start with a checkbook and pretty much build it with a catalog.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's just exactly like there's a chassis for everybody and there's a build for everybody.
Yeah, every person has their own ways and their own styles, and these aren't built around our intentions. They're built around what the client wants at the end of the day. So starting these things, it takes a profile. You got to profile the client and you figure out, they got to know for one, what do I want at the end of the day? And that makes the world go by or go around so we can can actually get this thing suited the first time, not having to go back and do redos, because we know how redos are very cost effective.
Like you guys who do this all the time, you know how to help customers go down the right road, right? First time.
Yeah.
And do it right.
Right.
Again, package is available. You can check out the chassis, the total cost involved. Like that.
You can check out all the metal on PremierStreetRods.com. The show's coming up around. Look for us out at the shows. I'm sure you're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 of these things floating around there. So.
And maybe this guy behind the wheel.
Coming out to you.
Yes.